Welcome to One Stop Co-op Shop. Steve here with Kim.
Hi, everybody.
We're back. Another play of Arydia. Path We Dare Tread. You ready for this?
So ready.
I know. I felt like you wanted to continue it the last time. Like,
We did. I think Drudar, there's so much more for him to do, so I'm ready.
Cool. So this is the part 2 of the Arydia play we're doing for you guys. The first one will be on the stream channel, Once I've Co-op Shop streamed, and that is tutorial. It was live with questions to answer. This one will have spoilers in it. So, fair warning, if you don't want to see any spoilers, shut this one off, go watch the other one. If you haven't seen
the cool part too about the other video is Cody and Ira are part of it.
That's correct.
The designer guys.
Yes, but if you already watched that and you want to see what happens next, you're in the perfect spot. Let's jump down to the table and dive in. And this is where we left off. We were exploring, we got up to the shoreline, and there's a house up there. So we can go in there if we want, we can ignore it, we can continue on. So what do you feel like you want to do?
I think we have to go in there. Like, we really should go in there.
Did you walk us around his house?
Well, we were told that there were things to do there. So I'm going into this guy's house to see what's up.
Okay. So if we do a close-up on that tile, it is winding shore, and you see there it says medium 1. So that is the tiles we need to grab for the start of this adventure. Let's grab that and set it up. You see a small cottage here, smoke coming from the chimney. It appears peaceful, but you feel apprehensive as you approach.
We're not trustworthy, apparently.
So here we are at the cottage. As you see, we've got our miniatures on the board now. We do have an event in that area. And over here is the entrance to the cottage, because you see there's black lines around it. It means it's a wall. But this one is a dash line, means that's the entrance. And it does say small 1. So when we get to that point, we'll reveal another tile to see what's inside.
Okay.
So do you want to go first? You want me to go first?
You can go right ahead.
You walk into that event then? Okay.
Yes. You can be the guinea pig.
I'll be the guinea pig. So I will move up to that event, and that event marker says EVT 3. Lightning strikes not far off, and the thunder is starting. You hear a blood-curdling scream coming from the nearby cottage. Flip the card over. A shiver runs down your spine. You don't like this, omen. What terrors wait inside? Now we have to find travel card 16 and add it to the bottom of the travel deck, and then we banish this card. So the cool thing about this game is we're hearing some sounds. We're going to put a card in the travel deck, which means as we explore the world, something will come back. It's going to have some memory or persistence of what we discovered already.
Okay, cool. Okay, so since you did that, I'm going to see what is in the little hut.
The hut? Okay, let's do some exploration. Light pours in through the kitchen window as a fire burns merrily on the hearth. The scent of fresh baked bread wafts across the room. A woman is here. She looks up nervously at you as you enter. So now we put the overlay down and it covers up the house and we can see what's inside.
Yeah, so it looks like there's an NPC,
Yep.
NPC 2, and another small area. We could go upstairs.
Or downstairs in this case.
Or downstairs.
Yeah, anytime you see the stairs like this, it is not a connecting area. It'll be a separate area that you go either up or down.
Okay. Well, let's go talk to the woman that I made so nervous.
Okay. So this is Vera Odal. A young woman is here fighting about something. She's scared and she's biting her nails. Oh, sorry for the scream. You must be from the guild. I asked them to send someone to help me remove these pests. I'm afraid I don't have any squills, but I could still give you a reward.
I always forget about your woman voice.
You're welcome.
I'll say, okay, tell me about these pests. I can help you out.
Ah, the beasts. I've trapped them in the cellar. If you can kill their leader, bring me proof, I'd be happy to reward you.
Okay. Okay. I'll get his head. What type of reward are you talking about?
I don't have any squills, but if you help me out, I have some delicious home-baked goods. And that is going to give us a role-playing point. So, thank you for asking that.
Excellent.
Anything else you want to ask?
Are you here by yourself?
I'm afraid I just want you to help me get rid of these pests.
Okay. Well, I'll go do that.
Okay.
Or do you want to do that? You can come in the building. Come join me.
I guess I'll come join you.
Okay.
I'll come in the building as well. Should we go ahead and explore downstairs since you need some help?
Yeah, unless you can think of other questions although you're the woman.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for that.
Yes. Yeah, no.
Yes.
If something comes to me, I'll ask later.
Cool.
Otherwise, you can.
No, that's fine. Let's go downstairs.
Okay, so we need small 2.
Into the cellar. It takes a moment for your eyes to adjust to the dark. The cellar feels damp, probably due to the dirt floor. A slightly acrid smell is coming from the passage that twists away to the left. Okay, now we're down in the cellar. I guess we'll go walk around the corner here. I don't think I want to explore quite yet. You want to come with me?
Sure.
This spooky cellar. This crazy woman's out by herself.
All
Why are you
right.
behind me?
You just said it was spooky. I mean, can you use it as a meat shield?
Meat shield. I see how it
Yeah.
is. Okay, let's do exploring and find long 1. Around the corner, the cellar continues down a narrow passage. The musty smell of rodents fills the air. You see red eyes and sharp claws emerge from the shadows.
Watch out! Okay, let's see what it is.
We came across a mob of rabid rats. A red-eye rat squeaks here, frothing dribbling from between its teeth.
So when you read that card, I thought it was like this giant red-eyed monster beast thing.
No, just rats.
Just rats. But
Just
I will
rats.
say, the mini is actually very, very nice.
Oh yes, and painted and everything. They did a great job with this one.
Yes.
Love it. So.
All right, so tell me about this horde of rats.
Okay, so this one is a mob, and we actually have quite a few cards for them. So there are 4 cards for each of those rats, and in the corner there are initiative numbers. So when we activate them, we'll activate number 1 down to number 4 in that order. In addition to that, these all had different hit zones, like we saw before. However, this is not the dummy we saw earlier, the dummy bot. These guys have critical hits and weak points. So let's take a quick look at those.
Okay.
So if we look at this rabbit rat, he has 3 hit points to take him out. But if you notice that if you see between these 2 points, there's a small red X, that's a critical wound. So in an attack, if you're able to cover up these 2, basically draw a line between them, connecting line in your sweeping motion, whatever weapon you're using, it will do a bonus damage automatically to that spot up in his ear.
Okay.
So you could potentially take him out with 1 hit that does 2 damage if you hit that critical spot.
But but drawing that line is 1 motion, so I have to do a hit that hits both of those at the same time.
Yes.
It's not I hit the left leg, next turn I hit the right leg.
Exactly right.
Okay.
Exactly right. Now the weak point does different things depending on what the enemy is. So if you look at the weak point of this card here, it will actually increase the threat. So if you go and just hit that ear by itself, the threat will go up. But if it's the last hit on the enemy, you can prevent that from happening.
Just naturally, or you have to do something to prevent it?
No, if it's the last hit, it doesn't trigger.
Okay.
But if you hit him any other way, that will trigger. And I also grabbed a different rat. You can see that each of them have a different layout. So even among the same group, they have different critical spots, different approaches to do to them. So that's where a lot of the strategy can come into play. Like, ooh, my attack comes down from top down, mine comes from bottom up, or whatever it is, and trying to figure out which rat is probably the most ideal for each of us to engage. Okay, and since we're in combat, let's go ahead and reveal the first threat card. Oh boy, first one we get, all monsters activate, so all the rats are going to go first. So the green rat is the first one to go, and he doesn't have any threat, so he's going to do his top effect for 0 threat, which means move to the closest hero, move 2 spaces, and bite.
So
he's going
to go 1, because then he's right next to you.
Yep, and he's going to bite me. Biting, he needs to be adjacent, right?
Which he is.
And he's going to do 1 damage, and he's going to roll the yellow die. So let's roll the yellow die and see what happens.
And see, I knew there was a reason I went behind you.
So I rolled my feet. So if we look at my board, I don't have anything in my foot location, so I take all that damage, which is 1 damage. So I'm down from 3 health down to 2.
So yeah, I'm the one wearing the boots. I should probably get in front of you.
Yeah, you have all the Lord defenses. So this is interesting how the armor makes a big difference. So if we look over at Kim's board, she has boots and gloves, which is, if you're looking at this die here, it's got a slight yellow. It's hard to see on camera, but the bottom 3 areas and the one that's currently highlighted are its primary hit zones when rolling the yellow dice.
Okay, so you just survive for now, and I will take charge.
I mean, it makes sense too because this is the rat, right? They're biting our feet and ankles, right?
Yes.
Yep. Okay, and now let's keep activating the rest of the rats. Looks like the brown rat is next, so he's down here.
No, that's the red one. The brown one is actually this one.
Oh, that's the red brown one. Okay.
Yeah.
So he's gonna go
1,
two.
2.
Yep. And then we have the blue one.
1, 2. Wait.
Yep.
Those are solid. I gotta go 1, 2.
Oh, actually, it's solid. So this here is double lines, which means it's difficult terrain. He's going to use all his movement to get in that spot.
It's a big jump for the little rat.
Because it's 2 movement to cross that, and then this guy will go next.
But now can you?
No,
No,
he would just stop there.
Just waiting in line to go through the
wait in line,
point.
exactly.
Okay.
Okay, now it's our turn to go. Do you want to go first, or want me to go first?
Maybe I should go first.
You go first? Okay. The bad thing about these rats is my staff comes down from top down and then from left to right, and all of these rats have their ear in the top left position, the weak point. So I am almost certainly going to hit the weak point first every time I attack one of these rats.
Okay.
Well, it's not necessarily true, but most likely it's going to happen. Okay, seeing that I got a rat next to me and I'm a melee attacker anyway, I'll start and try to take out that green rat that's right next to me. So unfortunately, due to my staff, it's not looking great for my options. I say that because if you look at my staff in detail here, my attack pattern is top down and then to the right. And if we look at all these rats, all of them have a weak point in the top left corner, which means to maximize my hit potential, I'm going to have to go through that spot. There's not much I can do to it. But I guess that's it. Well, I guess the other thing I could do is I could attack. I could choose to do my top down in the bottom right corner of them, and not kill them, just wound them. Have you come in with your arrow and try to take them out in one shot and avoid that weak spot from triggering.
Well, my one shot with the crowbar, the super hit is top down as well.
Yes, but if you get 2 of them, you would hit both at the same time and then not trigger the weak point.
Oh, so it's not like a boom, boom.
It's simultaneous.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, that could work.
That could work if we want to avoid that.
So
but
could you attack him, move, and attack again?
Yeah, I could do that potentially.
And then kind of like prep those for 2 shots.
Okay, and that way we try to avoid them increasing the threat.
Yeah.
Okay, we can try that. So I will attack just the right side of this green rat. And so I need to do a wisdom check for my roll. And I have +1 to it, and I need a 2 or higher. So let's see what happens with my roll. Rolled a 13, plus 1's 14. So that gives me both hits. It gives me the full pattern I need, which is what left and then to the right of that. But if we look at what I was targeting on this green rat, because I don't hit that weak spot, I'm actually targeting this point here. So I hit this spot, and there's nothing to the right of it. So I did roll well, but unfortunately that other wound just kind of goes off in nowhere land, doesn't do anything.
Mm-hmm.
So he's wounded. I lined up the shot for you to take him out.
Okay.
So that was my first of 3 actions. I'm going to move for my second action. And when I move, I will generate a combo point for us. And I'm going to run up to this rat up here and spend another action to attack it just like it did last time. This one is the brown rat. Yes, the brown rat. So I need a 2 or higher. That's what I get. 17, so that's plenty. That's also going to deal 1 damage down here in the corner to that rat. So that's all 3 of my actions, and I am done. So now we have to go into the bad guy turn. So flip over card for the bad guy. Oh no! So what this means is if it's a mob, they activate, otherwise 1 threat. And because we're playing with a mob type, they will all activate again.
Okay, but the good thing is you're only going to get hit by that brown one. The green one will come to me.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
So
the green one activates first.
Green to me.
And because there's 0 threat, it's going to bite you, just normally.
Okay, now I have on some boots.
Yes, so let's see what happens with the die roll. Roll that die, and it's going to attack your feet. So you actually have armor in that location.
Mm-hmm.
And so that armor will reduce 1 damage, but it's got a durability of 1. So you can put a durability marker, an orange marker, on top of it to show that it's been used, and you don't take any damage.
Cool.
So that's that guy. And then let's look at the other guy, the brown rat. He wants to come attack me now. He's already next to me, so he's just going to attack me. And he is going to attack my right arm. You go look at my card. I have nothing in my... Oh, I'm sorry, that's my left hand technically. I have nothing there, so I'm going to take another damage. So far so good. I'm at 1 life.
Fortunately, you have your med kit.
I have a med kit, so hopefully I can heal.
Yep.
And then the rest of the rats will move as well.
Okay. So that's a double bar that they're crossing, so they're just climbing over the rubble.
Well, this guy was in it, right? So then he moves 2.
It's double bar getting out.
Oh, you're right.
Yep.
Yeah, it's 2 actions. You're right.
All right. So I'll take my turn.
Correct. Now it's your turn. Yep.
Okay. I'm going to shoot the green rat.
At point blank range?
At point blank range. Now, on my quiver, I'm going to do the top down
battle pattern.
The pattern.
Okay.
And I'm going to shoot him. So I need a 12. It's a dexterity check. So I actually need an 11 or higher.
Okay.
All right.
Don't miss.
I missed.
Oh, no. You hit once at least.
I did. I hit once, but he's gaining a threat.
Yep, so you do damage, and you shoot the guy next to you, right?
Yes.
So yeah, so that's going to hit his weak point. The weak point of them increases the threat, so they go up 1. Okay. You have another action?
I'm going to shoot him again.
Okay.
But it's before every action I could change my quiver.
Yeah, it doesn't matter for this.
I'm going to do my +1 targeted shot.
Why?
Because I could miss again.
No, it's +1 range.
Oh, +1 range?
Yeah, it's +1 range.
Oh, okay, then it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
All right, 11 or higher.
You don't need 11 or higher, you just need... So you rolled a 4.
That's still a hit.
Still a hit, that's all you need.
I needed a 2.
Yeah, so that's going to take out this green rat with 2 shots.
Oh.
So good job.
They're small targets. And those aren't really meant to be like right at your feet. I really should have just kicked him. Although the little bugger chewed through my shoes.
He did chew through your shoes.
So that, you know.
Yep.
All right. I have another action.
You have 1 more action. And what your range of that is 3, right?
Now,
so
that being said, I could then go to my targeted shot and gain range. And now I could hit that brown guy.
That's correct.
So
you have 4 range.
Yeah, do you want to show
so
that?
It's... Yeah, so we can examine what she's doing. So on the quiver, Kim was on this spot here, which is a top-down pattern. She's going to move this green cube up here, which is going to be an X, which means you can pick any target you want. It doesn't have to come from the sides or tops or any direction. You can pick it dead center in the middle. You're basically picking your shot, but you also get +1 range. So it's only 1 hit, but you get further range.
Yes.
Kinai.
Although...
That works well because on this guy... You can hit him and not hit his weak spot, so then someone comes later, hits the weak spot and takes him out.
Yes, although my concern is...
Yes?
This is my last action.
Correct.
And he won't be dead.
Correct.
And he's going to attack you. And you have 1 hit point left.
Yeah.
Are you going to die?
I might die. You might have to heal me.
Alright, because of some rats chewing you. Alright.
I mean, there's not much else you can do. I mean... You're out of range to do your double hit.
Yes, I need a 2. 11.
11, nice.
Right. So I shot this rat's foot.
Okay. And that is all your actions. So now we do the bad guy turn. Bad guy gets just 1 threat. So move the threat up 1, and that's all that happens.
Good.
So little reprieve, which is good.
Okay.
So now I get all my actions back. Let's see. I will...
What if I go first?
No, we have to alternate.
You went first last time. Oh, but I
alternate.
Just went...
We'll keep
okay,
alternating.
okay.
So I will use my staff to attack that rat. So I just need a 2 or higher to take him out. Got the 13. And so we put a wound on him, and he is eliminated. Okay, so far so good. We've got 2 rats down. Okay, and I'm nearly positive. Rules might change, but I'm pretty sure that the weak points, if it's the last hit, it doesn't count. The weak point does not trigger. So
okay.
So I did that. I will
heal.
No, I'm fine.
What?
I'm just kidding. Just kidding. I will absolutely heal. So if you come down to my board, I've got 2 tokens on my healing. I can spend one of those, and I do a wisdom check. It needs a 2+ or an 8+, depending on what I roll to heal. I just need 2 or higher to heal in this one, because that's going to give me 2 health back. I roll the dice, and luckily I got 2, just barely. So, but it's enough to give me 2 health, which brings me up to full health.
Okay.
So that's my second action. I got marked that I use that. That's my action. And then I have another action. I will just move. I'm going to get into position a little bit here. So coming back up to the board, I think I can move 3 spaces. Let's see, if they move 2, 1, 2, I can be here pretty safely. Let's go here. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
And that's going to generate a combo point for us.
Alrighty.
Okay. That is it for my turn. Let's see what the bad guy does. A boss activates or 1 threat. So they are getting 1 threat. Okay, right. Kim, your turn.
All right, I'm just needing to get into position. So I'll get in front of you.
Okay. Well, it's the first time. You're always hiding behind me in these games, right? So no.
All right. How much movement do I have?
Every time you move 3. If you can use stamina to move an extra 2 if you wanted.
No, stop right there.
Okay.
All right. So my second action, I am going to just regularly shoot the blue rat.
Okay. And what type of shot are you doing? Are you doing a targeted shot? Or are you doing a sweeping motion?
I'm gonna just target his lower right.
Lower right foot?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 2 or higher.
Okay.
3.
Oh my gosh, just barely making it work.
Like living on the edge, Steve. Living on the edge. Okay, so my last action, I'm going to do a top-down attack.
Oh, trying for the kill shots.
And shoot him. This, though, I need an 11 or higher.
Okay.
So we're getting all the low rolls out, I hope.
Okay.
18.
Oh, man.
Boom. And that's still not on camera. There we go.
18.
All right, so he will be dead.
Yep, because you hit the top point, and coming straight down will take him out. So awesome.
And no threat.
No threat, exactly. Okay. Nice shot. Good strategy. Okay, so that was the ending of your turn. We do the bad guy turn, which is 3 threat. So they're just ratcheting up that threat. So 1, 2, 3. Now, if they ever get to 7, they will all get a power token, which counts as all their damage is increased for the rest of the combat. And all monsters activate. And we reset that board. So yeah, it's not like, oh yeah, they get to 7, nothing else happens. Nope, horrible things happen.
Okay, and I'm blocking your travel path. That's okay.
You are blocking my travel path.
Didn't think that through.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I can make it work.
Okay.
Okay. So it'll be my turn.
Mm-hmm.
So I am going to spend an action to move. And let's see, I'm going to move, 1, 2, 3 right here. That's going to also generate a combo point. And looking at their attack patterns, I think I want to spend another action to move. I'm going to move back up here just so that he doesn't maximize our damage at us. I'll generate a combo point for that. And then what I want to do with those 4 combo points that's coming to my board, I'm going to spend all of them because I have this ability called Form Up. I need to spend 4 combo to unlock it, so I'll do that, and I'll get this ability now. Which is an action, each ally may move up to 2 spaces, including me, and for each ally in position after moving, generate a combo point. So we can move together as a unit.
Alright.
Alright. Okay, with my last action, I think I want to do that Form Up. I think we'll move both of us closer. Equally.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah, just bring me along into the fray.
You okay with that?
I'm coming along anyway, I guess.
I mean, it doesn't do any good being that far back,
no,
right? Because he can reach us no matter what we
He
do.
can't.
Yeah, he'll come after us. So let's move 2 spaces forward. Okay. And then because we're next to each other, we do generate a combo point for that.
Okay.
Okay, so that's all my turn. Wasn't that effective, but I unlocked a new ability, so that's something.
It's something. So. Now this rat has some frenzy.
We'll see. Oh, He gets +1, so that's going to bring his combo all to the end. He is going to get powered up, and I'm honestly not sure what the power tokens are in this game for this prototype, so I'm going to put a durability token on him. This will be the power token. That's just a reminder he does +1 damage now.
Okay.
And he's going to activate.
So
he's going to activate
with a frenzy mode.
With a frenzy mode, yep. So he's going to spend all 3 of that to move 5 spaces forward. He wants to be, he wants to get in the best position to do an attack adjacent to all sides. And that's why I wanted to be where I'm at now, so that wouldn't happen. Because I felt like that was a good option that was happening. So he can only hit one of us.
Yeah, I just moved him forward 1 and he'll attack me.
Yeah, I think that's right. Now it's 2 damage, but it's actually going to be 3 in this case.
Because he's powered?
Because he's powered, exactly. Okay. So we'll roll the yellow dice, because yellow dice are next to it, and let's see where he hits you. You might die.
If he hits my feet.
If he hits your feet, that's correct. That's correct. Let's see what happens. He does hit your feet. So you're taking 3 damage, and because, look at your board, you have nothing to stop it, you are KO'd.
Okay, so what happens?
You're eliminated from the game. I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
No, I was like, that's not a thing.
No, it's not a thing. So you lay your figure down. It means you're knocked out. Okay.
I fainted from the rats.
Right. And so now it is your turn.
It's okay.
So now what you can do, you can spend a stamina point, if you would like, and you can do an endurance 10 check. If you're successful, you stand up and you take your full actions like normal. If you're not successful, you can try it again and again and again, or you can choose not to do that.
I'm going to take a endurance test.
Okay, so spend 1. I need a 10 or higher on your endurance. And you have no stat boosts to it. So you have to roll 10 or higher.
2.
Roll the 2 off camera.
All right.
You want to try it again? Spend another point or not? You don't have to.
I got 1 more. I'm going to do it 1 more time.
1 more time? Okay.
13.
13 off camera.
Got it. I'm up. So now I can do my 3 actions?
Yeah, so you do 3 actions, and you don't actually gain any health, but you are going to lay back down at the end of this.
Okay, so it's just like an adrenaline boost.
It's adrenaline boost, exactly.
Okay, so I'm going to do a targeted shot on his lower right.
Oh, we also forgot to spend his threat, so that should have been 1, 2, 3, right?
He did 5 threat, right?
3. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm going to shoot him here for my first action.
Okay.
2 or higher. 9.
9. So that's a hit. You are just the wildest roll ever. It would be nice to see the kid rolls on camera, but nope. They're all over the place.
Now I'm going to do the top-down target, so now I need an 11.
Okay.
For my second action.
Okay.
3.
3. So you hit his weak spot, so he's going to increase in threat, and he gets a damage, and you have 1 more action, so you can probably finish him off with this attack.
I will. I'm just going to do the regular target shot, so I needed 2.
Okay.
19.
Now you get 19.
Now I get it. All right,
so you took him out.
Dead. All right, that's all my actions.
Luckily, that is also all the enemies on the board.
But I'm going to lay back down.
You do lie back down, yeah.
It's nap time.
You can't come back up. Wait, I got him. Oh, okay. I'm exhausted. So
it's very strenuous.
Very strenuous. That is going to conclude the combat. So we get to do some loots. So let's look at what that means. If you look at the bottom of the Rabbit Rat card, we do have some loot information here. This means we get 1 experience. Now this is for each monster in the mob. Because there's 4 of them, we'll gain 4 experience each. And then individually, we're going to roll the dice. And this one is a not modified roll. It's just straight up what you roll. If you roll a 2 or higher, you get 1 gold. 10 or higher, 2 gold. And you roll a nat 20, you'll get a free equipment.
Okay.
So let's go ahead and roll those dice and see what we get. So I'm going to roll my dice first, and I'm going to get a 12, so I get 2 money.
Nice.
And then you go ahead and roll, Kim.
5.
5, so you get 1 money. And money is placed in your purse down here in the corner, so I'll put 2 cubes down there for mine. Okay, so that is it for our combat. You're not looking so good.
No, can you heal me, please?
No.
Liar.
It will definitely heal you. So I'm gonna, because we're out of combat, we can take actions however you want. I'm going to use my kit to do a wisdom check on for you. It's gonna be my last charge on my health patch. So let's look at what it is real quick. So it's a wisdom check. 2 or higher will heal you 2. 8 or higher will heal you 3. If I did get the 3 plus, you'll be at full health. So I'm hoping I can do that, and I do get a +1 to my roll. So let's see what I get. 7 plus
Ooh,
1
just
8.
made it.
Just made it. So you are at full health.
Excellent.
And then what I'm going to do as well is I have a special ability, prepare bandages. I can spend a magic point, which I'll do now, to fill a kit with markers. I can only do that out of combat. So now I'll get all those health potions back. So I'm being a good healer in this game.
So do I get to stand up for
Yep,
free?
yep,
Okay.
you stand up because you're healed now.
Okay, good.
Okay, so what do you want to do? There's a small room to our left, and it looks like there's a room south of our position.
To our immediate left?
Yeah.
Oh, you're standing on it. Yeah, can I fix my rat-chewed boots?
Yeah, good question. No, you cannot. You have to go to town and go
I
and
gotta
pay.
go find some tailor to fix them. I don't have duct tape.
A big thing about this game is your durability and a lot of your stats. It's hard to get those points back. It's kind of set up so you kind of have to go back to town to replenish. So it's kind of a push luck. How hard can I push while I'm out adventuring?
All right. Well, my boots have seen better days.
They have.
Okay. Well, let's go left. We're right there.
Okay.
So that's small 3.
The pantry has been ransacked by the vicious rodents. Crates of molding flour and rotten fruit lie strewn across the floor. Okay, that's the new area of the pantry. It looks like there's a POI, point of interest. If you want to look at it, do you want me to go? Or you want to go?
You can go.
I'll go. Okay.
Mhm.
So I'll go take a look at that point of interest. Run up to there, and it's point of interest 2.
The ruined pantry. You see shelves of decaying goods. This once stocked pantry has been ransacked by the rodents. The room is a disaster. You think about searching to see if anything is hiding in the mess. A loaf of bread catches your eye.
Yeah, let's do some searching.
It's going to cost you 1 green.
1 stamina. Okay, I'll
stamina.
spend 1 stamina for that. That's fine.
You have to do an intelligence check.
Okay, what's my target?
12.
Oh, great! I'm not in top
You're
smarts.
not the intelligent one.
I'm not.
I am.
You are.
So.
Okay, so I need 12 or higher. Here we go. I rolled a 2, so I'm just blind to whatever's in that room. So
without reading it, discard event 2.
okay.
We could have gotten event 2. I should have searched.
You should have searched.
I should have done it. I think you accidentally knocked the entire pantry over and ruined the entire thing.
The woman upstairs is like, what's going on down there?
Because your intelligence, you're like, I'm just gonna climb this like a ladder, and then the whole thing comes crumbling down. That is what happened.
That's what happens.
All right. Do you want to do anything else?
Yeah. What's on the? You guys see any food?
Yeah, the loaf of bread that caught your eye?
Yeah, let's take a look at that bread.
Okay. The bread appears fine from the outside. It has a thick rustic crust and doesn't appear to be touched by the rodents. You think about eating it.
I feel like I want to take a bite. It's fine.
You're not very intelligent.
It's fine.
Let's see. You eat it. You wolf down the bread. We get a RP point.
Ooh, role-playing point for you.
Yep. And you have to add, what is that?
Threat.
You have to add threat 30 to the threat deck without reading it.
Okay.
Shuffle. I bet you're going to get food poisoning.
We'll find out. And have to shuffle into
Shuffle it.
the whole deck?
Yeah, into the threat deck.
Okay. So we don't know.
The rats may have ransacked the pantry, but I think you finished it off. Like, you just went in there and did your own tornado moves.
She doesn't know that the rats didn't eat that bread.
Or destroyed her pantry shelf.
Yeah, it was the rats. That wasn't me. It wasn't me.
Oh, it's silly.
Okay, so I feel like we've explored that. I think the only other area is south of our position.
All right, I'll go.
You go.
So this is 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
So I'm gonna just hang out right there.
Yep, and I will move down. I'll stand here, and then you want to keep going?
Yeah, medium 2.
Medium 2. Let's do it. Infested cellar. The rats have made a small kingdom here. Nests and scraps of treasures have collected are piled high. The stench is here is sickening, and then you see it. A rodent of unusual size.
It's the best movie ever.
It is.
Oh no, it's the ROUS.
It is the giant rat. The beast grins at you with enormous yellow fangs and whips its tail menacingly. So you see how the monsters do change quite a bit. Look at this guy. He's got, what, 9 hit points on him? And a few critical wounds on there and a few weak points as well. So he's gonna be a tough guy. And let's look at what he does on the other side real quick before we put him to the board. His weak point is going to generate a threat again. And he's got a lot of abilities where he's going to look like he wants to chomp and whip. Whip is like in a straight line. So we do not want to be in a straight line if we can be.
You don't want to just line ourselves up. So my first thought was like a bullet shot. Just
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. But yeah, he's a big boy. Okay, so we put the miniatures on the board. They each have their own spots. And there's also a loot chest. First time seeing this. And it actually says path on it. So I'll put a treasure token on it. We cannot interact with it until there are no enemies on the board. But if we do that, we get to go into our special loot boxes for our specific classes and grab random loot.
We're totally going to go for it.
That'd be awesome if we can do it, if we can survive.
All right.
Okay. But first things first, we have to let the enemies go, and hopefully it's not too bad. Of course it is bad.
Oh my god.
All monsters are going to go. So here we go.
Oh no.
The boss rat has initiative 0, so he's going to activate first. He currently has 0 threat, so let's look at his card. With 0 threat, he wants to go against the closest enemy, 6 spaces, and chomp. So he wants to be Jason to Soma and do 2 damage.
Okay. So he's going to have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yep, he can't quite reach us, so that's good. And then the next one to go is the green one. He is 0, so he's going to move 2 and bite, also the closest.
He's going to bite me?
Yep. And his bite effect is a yellow die for potentially 1 damage. So let's see what we roll here. We rolled a middle center.
Oh, he's biting my practice pants.
So your practice pants.
1 defense, but they're going to get torn to shreds.
Okay, so you put 1 durability token on it.
Okay. My clothes are just becoming shambles.
They are coming shambles.
I'm going to be running out of here in rags.
Okay,
right.
Come back to the board. We have the brown one to go next.
So he's going to go 1, 2.
Yep, and then blue next.
That's a rock wall, so 1.
Yep.
And he can't go there because it's a double line, so maybe just 2 this way.
Sure, that works.
And then this one, 1, 2.
Okay. So that's all of their activations. It is our turn, so we can take a turn in any order we want. Okay, so I'm not sure what we can do here because my weapon is a top-down attack, and as much as I want to wail on this giant rat, I don't have a lot of good options against him. So I think I'm going to aim for the little guys first, plus the little guys hurt me a lot, so if I can take out a few of them, that's ideal. I'm going to do the form up action, which lets us both move 2 spaces. So
I want to be here, so I will be the one shooting the big rat.
Okay, get in line of sight, and I'll move to the right.
Just here?
Down south. And now because we're adjacent to each other for the form up, let me show you what that looks like real quick on camera. So if I'm in the middle and someone's to the left, right, top, or bottom, we'll generate 1 combo point. Because that's true for 1 condition, we get 1 combo point from that action. So we are up to 1. So I'd rather get enemies off the board. It's not. So I'm going to choose to aim for his ear here. I have to come from the top, but if I hit that spot, I can then take him out with my next attack. So all I need is a 2+ for this attack. Got a 4. It's not a great roll, but it's enough to deal damage to his ear as a weak spot, so it is going to give them a threat. Now, I come from the top, but if an area is damaged, I can pass through it. So now I can target his bottom left, and then if I roll high enough, I can hit the bottom right on top of that.
So a swinging staff.
A swinging staff from the top and across the body. So and it needs a 10+ for that, but I do get +1 to my roll, so I need a 9. We'll see what happens.
Better than your last roll.
Better than my last roll. Now I do have an ability. I haven't used it yet. My halfling ability is Grit. I can use it to roll twice and keep the higher result. I have a role-playing point, so I'm thinking I'll just hang on to it for now.
Okay.
So, do you agree?
I'll tell you after you roll.
After I roll, okay. So I need a 9 or higher. Here we go. 17, okay. I'm good. So that will take out that green rat. He is gone. So that was my move, my form up, and 2 swings of my staff, and that is it for me. So now it's bad guy turn. So we draw a card. The mob will activate. So the first one to activate is going to be the brown rat.
So the boss is not part of the mob.
Boss, yes, is not part of the mob.
That's
exactly.
Actually pretty good.
Yeah.
So brown rat is going to bite
that's
for
brown
you.
rat. Yes, brown rat. Yep.
Bite your feet. This guy's going to go.
He moves 5. Yeah, so he's going to spend 1 and move 5 and bite. So he's come at me, bite.
Oh, he doesn't get in the head.
Yeah, bite me. So he is going to bite my foot. I have nothing there, so I'm going to take a damage. And then the next one to go is the blue one.
Okay. Right there.
That's not the blue one, but that's okay.
Well, okay.
That's fine.
How much movement do they have?
They move 5. No, 2.
2.
Because there's no threat anymore.
So he's just going to go this way then.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to go here.
Yep. And that is it for their turn. So now it's your turn, Kim.
Okay. All right. After a lot of debate, it's my turn. I'm going to actually snipe the large rat because I'm in position since his tail is back here. That's 3 away.
Yep.
And I'm going to target this point. Or do that. The bottom center.
Bottom center here, yep.
So that will cross that 1 critical point.
Yep, cross here. Cross that critical point.
So I'm going to do 4 hits on him.
Yep, so you get these 3 in the pattern. So we can do it right now because you don't roll. So 1 is the one you're targeting. Then you do this kind of spread pattern, right? But because it did cross this critical wound spot with that pattern, you do an extra 1 right in the middle.
Exactly. But I do have to spend 1 magic point for that.
That seems totally awesome to do 4 wounds to him with an awesome snipe in perfect position.
Perfect shot. But that was an action to do? Yes.
That is an action, yes.
That is an action. All right. So I have 2 more actions left.
Now your attacks are coming down.
Yeah.
So you could at most do these corners, right?
Yeah.
But
or
you can go to something else.
Yeah. Let me shoot the brown. Ooh, I can't. I'm not in position. So what I'm going to do next is mark the brown rat with our combat point. With
your special ability. So this is one you haven't seen yet. Yeah, it uses one of those combat points. So go ahead and spend that combo point for us. Place marker on target monster's card. Next attack against it, remove the marker and gain +5 to attack. And after attack, you can trigger a critical spot. So that's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
So you got to beat on this little guy.
Yep. And this is a free action.
Yep. So you still have.
I got 2 left.
2 left. Yeah.
So I'm going to shoot the rat, the brown rat. I'm actually going to do the top-down attack.
Okay.
So it's +5, and I have +1 elsewhere, so it's going to be +6. I need a 6 or higher.
Okay.
17. So
that
that is hitting here and hitting here. That crosses that spot to hit here, and he's dead.
Yep. Super dead rat.
Okay.
Critical.
Boom.
Nice. Off the board.
All right. I have another action. All right, so my final action, I'm going to take 1 last shot. I'm going to shoot at the large rat, this bottom corner point. So this is just a 2+. 5. Made it.
There you go. So he's feeling it.
Yeah.
That was an awesome snipe. Pulling some Legolas action right there.
That's right. Drudar. Distant relative of Legolas.
That's right. There we go. For the activation, we get boss time.
All right. Well, it's kind of good that they have 0 threat. He's just going to
That's true.
chomp.
Yeah, so he does have 6 speed, and he wants to chomp. So going after the closest one, which is you, because you're straight ahead of him.
Yes, so he's like...
Yep. And it's going to be 2 damage, and it's a black die this time. Okay. So a different hit pattern, which is not great for you.
No, it's not, but that's okay.
That's okay. All right, so let's see what he does. It's 2 damage coming at you. Let's roll the dice, and it is right in the middle.
Oh. Go to my screen. I am blocking one of them, but now my shirt is just shredded. So I will take 1 damage.
You take 1, yep.
I have some really nice gloves on.
Yeah, at this point. They're pristine.
Yes.
But everything else, not so much.
Oh,
not so much.
All right. Well, Steve, what are you doing?
Alright, so for the action, I'm going to do form up again. We get to move us twice, so I'm going to move forward just a little bit and have Kim move behind me. And then now that we're in formation, we do generate a combo point for that. So that's my first action. Let me go ahead and attack with my staff against the big giant rat. Now my staff comes from the top, so I have to target one of these top 3 spots. I'm going to do the top middle, and if I get swing hard enough, I get 10 plus on this, I can hit the one to the right as well. So that's my goal. I do get +1 to this roll, so I need a 9 or higher to hit across the top. 16!
Yes.
Boom! That's awesome. So that is going to deal 1 to the middle and 1 immediately to the right of that. So that's my second action. I have another action. I could heal us, but I don't think it's worth it. I think instead I'm going to hit the big rat again and get him down to that last
yes.
one.
What I just realized, though, is you're now primary target for all bad guys.
That's true. I'm going to die. Unless you don't activate. So we'll see
Okay,
what happens.
We'll see what happens.
Okay, I am going to attack the big guy, and I will just choose, because it's all damage, I can choose any spot. I can pass through the damage. Do the bottom corner. A nat 20! Boom! Okay, so nat 20s do something special.
Oh.
So I will get us that 1 damage there. It's a weak spot, so unfortunately they get 1 threat. But if you roll a nat 20 in combat, you do get +2 combo points.
Oh, nice.
As a bonus. So, okay, that was all 3 of my actions. It is now the bad guy's turn. We draw a card for them, and they get 3 threat. And that is all they're doing. So up to 4. And Kim, you're up. You're in prime position to
I am just
destroy.
going to shoot the big rat.
Shoot the big rat?
I just need a 2 or higher.
2 or higher, okay.
That's 1 action.
Okay.
15.
15 off the board.
That's right.
Okay, so that is going to hit him and take him out.
Bam.
Nice job. Okay. Now that was your first action, and you have 2 more. Can you tell me to duck and shoot overhead?
I am going to tell you to duck. I'm going to snipe. No. I can spend one of those critical combo points to mark the red rat.
Okay.
So I'm going to put this here.
Okay. Is that free? Can you mark both of them?
It is free.
Might as well use both combo points, right? Because we don't have a. I can use a combo point to vault to move diagonally. So if you save me 1, that's probably all I need on my turn, max. So might as well mark both of them because it's the next person that attacks, not even just you, right?
All right. So, then the other guy's marked.
So both of them are marked for death.
That's right.
So you have 2 actions left.
All right. So what I'm going to do is use my last stamina point and move.
It's going to generate a combo for us. Yep.
And I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, stamina point 1, 2.
Yep.
And now I'm going to use my snipe.
Not just snipe, you just normal attack.
You're right, normal attack.
Yep.
But my top down.
Yep.
And it's 5 already.
Yep.
Plus my 1, so that's 6. So again, just need a 6 or higher.
Okay. Roll the 2, which is amazing. Even with a +3, that's not enough to do it.
It is not. I missed amount of actions.
And what? Great.
Oh, that was so bad.
And what did you target on that guy? I forget. You targeted his.
It would have
top,
been
his ear, right?
Yeah. So they got threat.
So that's gonna hit. The nice thing is you did do a critical, so at least you hit 2 spots on him. And yes, they are gonna get a threat for that.
That was a terrible shot.
That was horrible.
I was winded from running so far in my sprint. I'm like, I could not steady the bow.
You're excellent at standing still shooting, but running and shooting,
no.
Not so much.
No. It was not a cool cinematic.
Nope, was not. Let's see what happens now. It is all monsters activating. Okay, so the first one is going to be the blue guy. He wants to activate, and he's going to spend all 3 to frenzy. He wants to get within range of all of us if possible. He cannot, so he's just going to attack you.
Well, he can't. If he only has 3 movement, he's going to be stuck on this.
He has 5 movement.
Oh, then he would be right here.
Yep.
Okay.
So he's going to spend 3 of that down to 2. And frenzy, just so you can see what it does, he wants to attack multiple heroes adjacent to him.
But he can't. So he's just going to attack me for 2 damage.
For 2.
He's rolling a yellow dice.
Real
Come on, just go for the gloves. Otherwise, I'm dead.
Yeah, you might be out on this one. He did get the gloves.
Ah, yes.
So, what does that mean for you? You have
1 damage.
Wow.
I'm
Okay.
still alive.
Kind of, because we still have to activate the brown one or the red one, and he is.
He'll go after you or I.
He was got the closest one. He's got 2. He does have 5 speed, so he can go after either of us, right? With that one threat.
Technically, I am right next to him already, so he would probably.
Well, he needs. You're 2 range away. I'm 2 range away, so he can go for either of us. So maybe just have him come towards me then.
Okay, you do have more health.
Yeah. Okay, he'll come up to me, and then he will roll his yellow dice, and I'm pretty much going to take it, I think. Oh, I don't! Awesome. Coming back to my board, that is hitting my practice Gambison, whatever that is. And it's got 2 endurance on it, so I can stop one of it and put 1 cube on it.
And that was only a 1 damage attack?
That was just a normal bite. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Normal
We
bite.
survived. All right,
We survived. Okay. So I am not doing anything in my turn and let them attack. That's good.
No.
I
take out the red rat, take out the red rat.
Yes, because you set up with the critical.
Yes.
This is a possible critical. No, it's not. This is the critical spot. It doesn't quite work.
It doesn't work.
It doesn't work for me, but
you can still kill him.
I can take him out. So let's do it. So I will attack his ear, his weak point.
You're getting 5 from the mark.
Yeah, you get 5 from the mark.
That's fine. It would take 2 attacks to hit him anyway, kill him anyway.
Yeah, but unfortunately I'm using it on the next attack, so... Oh well. It is what it is. So... Or no. I will attack his bottom right corner. Because this I'll get no matter what.
Okay.
So, let's do that. Roll the dice. I got +5 to this, so actually rolled plenty of 19.
Mm-hmm.
So, his bottom right corner gets damaged. And then we do an extra critical, which is up at his weak point, which is going to generate them another. That was at 2, I think, right? Another threat.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. First action. Second action. Let's go ahead and attack again. This time I will choose his bottom left foot. Roll the dice. 19, plenty, and he's out. So it's another one down. Okay. So that was 2 of my actions. I have 1 left. You're probably gonna die.
Yes. Come move next to the rat, and he has a choice then.
Yeah, then he could potentially attack me.
Yes.
Okay.
Sacrifice.
Well, no, he might frenzy. Yeah, he might frenzy. Let's attack both of us. So what I will do instead is I'm going to use my action to form up, and I'm going to have you back up a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, back up, and then I will move down twice down here. We're adjacent, so we'll get a combo point for that. And now when he does frenzy, he can only hit one of us. And now he's just going to attack me.
Okay.
So.
You're so nice, Steve.
Yeah, you're welcome. Okay, so that is it. We will go on to the bad guy turn. It's going to be 2 threat. So that's convenient for us. It's up to 5 now. And it is your turn. So finish him.
I'm just going to shoot him. And I just need a 2. I can do it. I can do it.
You can do it.
2. 14. All right, he's dead.
Okay.
Get out of here.
That concludes combat. As we took them all out. Whoop, whoop.
The end.
Okay, so now we look at our rewards we get. So for the rabbit rats, because there were 4 of them, we'll get another 4 experience, and then we can roll the dice and see what we get for our bonuses. We each roll independently. So I'm going to roll my dice. I got 15. I'm going to get 2 more coins for that.
Okay. I am rolling 10.
So you also get 2 coins.
Cool.
For the big boss rat, we get 2 experience, or 1 experience each, and then we get a special key 1 card. Here we go, secret time. What is it? What do we get? We get a giant rat tail.
Ew.
A giant rat tail from the giant rat you killed in the cellar. Gross, but it should act as proof of your deeds. So keep it until we find, help me remove these pests someplace in the cards.
Oh, we just gotta take it back to the lady.
Exactly. So we got a ton of experience. We're hurting, but we did survive.
And I only got my 1 Michael Jackson glove on. All my other clothes were just shredded.
That's right. So we're done. We can just leave, right?
No, we're gonna go to this little treasure chest, and then we can leave.
Yes, of course. So let's go and run down to the treasure chest. You want to join me?
Yeah.
Okay. And let's go and loot. So what that means is we will grab our loot boxes, and we can pick one randomly out of each of these chests. Okay, so this is the loot we got. Kim got a cracked bow, which is a much bigger range and better accuracy bow.
It does. And there's a little flare test. It's a short bow with extensive cracks that are bound with leather.
So not the best quality, but hey, it's better than what you
Hey,
have.
it's put together with leather. It's fine.
Leather, yeah. I got a very fine rotting tarpard. So
It's better than your current practice robe.
yeah. And so this does provide 2 defense on blocking and 2 endurance. So that's great. So those will go into our inventory, and then we can equip those.
I have a question. If you drop your practice robe, can I take it?
It depends on the type of equipment it is. You cannot cross equipment from different classes, and because my robe is from my specific class, you cannot use it.
Oh.
But other equipment, yes.
Tippy is possessive, so okay.
But I'm gonna use an action to go ahead and equip my stuff right away, and I think you probably want to do as well.
Yes, I'll do the same. So I'll put the practice bow away in my inventory.
So yeah, now I've got the brand new equipment, and I've got to put that in my inventory. And so Kim has her new bow equipped, and you got the other one
in my inventory, which is where the quiver is.
As we found out.
Because when we did the tutorial, whoops.
That's right.
Read the cards. It's
Read
very
the cards.
important.
Okay, coming back to our game, we are down here. I think we reached the end of this, so we can our head back up to the house.
Yeah, let's go give this gross tale to the lady.
Okay. Okay, we came back from the cellar, and we are back in our house. Want to walk up to and talk to her?
Yeah, I'll give her the gross tale.
You carry the tail to her? So that is NPC 3 we're talking to.
Mm-hmm.
And because she has the help me remove these pests, we can go ahead and draw event 4. Baked goods. Vera praises your efforts. She says, "Thank you very much. I don't have any squills, but I've made you something." She makes you sit at the table and serves you freshly made sweet rolls frosted with blue icing. They look delicious, and you can't wait to eat one. What do you want to do? You want to look at it, or you want to eat it?
I'm going to eat it.
Eat it?
I don't think she's poisoned it. Like, there's no reason for her to poison us.
Okay.
Although she did get freaked out by me. I'm eating it.
You eating it?
You ate the bread in the rotten, infested pantry.
I
can eat a fresh roll from a lady.
Okay. Too late. You realize the taste of something strange. The paralysis takes hold quickly.
What did I just say? What did I just
say? You watch helplessly as Vera proceeds to rummage through your belongings, taking all of the copper you've acquired. Wow, so few? Oh well, thanks anyway. Vera waves happily as she slides out the front door. So we lose all our money.
I am in shock, Steven.
Hey, you decided to eat that. That's fine. You made the choice.
Oh, we just lost a lot of money. That witch.
We actually replaced the board with the B state, so you see that now it changes. The hearth's no longer on fire and everything. So
yeah, she got what she wanted.
Yeah, she did. We do get a new job in job deck. I'll talk about that. She's gone. She's removed from the game.
I'll find her.
Nope, she's gone from the game.
No, I'm gonna find her and put her bow in her back.
We do gain 1 experience in each, and we discard this card. So at least we get experience out of being paralyzed. So.
So we know what that feels like now? That's our experience?
Yeah, that's our experience.
Okay.
So.
God, such freaking poison us.
So I'm not going to look at it right now, but the jobs are when you're in town, you can go to a bulletin board and figure out what jobs are in the nearby vicinity, and the party as a whole can choose to do that task. It's a group quest, basically what it is.
Okay.
But yeah, we were paralyzed. We
got robbed.
We got robbed. Yeah, not great.
Speechless.
Did I miss something?
She's my nemesis.
She's your nemesis now?
She is. I can't. I'm shocked.
Tasty treat.
Yeah, and I was like, there's no reason. I forgot that we got money, and I guess that's motive.
Well, maybe the blue icing might have tipped off too.
I use blue icing on my goodies.
That's fair enough. That's true.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's normal.
Okay. So yes, now we're poor after all that money we gathered, and we can
It
do
was
whatever
a
we want.
good experience.
It was a good experience. We did get a lot. We did get a lot of experience. Legit.
Yes, we did.
So
That's what I'm gonna keep telling myself.
Okay. I don't like your current health, so I think I'm going to use my medical kit to heal you a little bit. So I'm
Okay.
going to do a wisdom check roll. I need just a 2+ for you.
Yep.
So I'll roll that die, and I got a 10.
All right.
So you are actually you healed 3 if you wanted.
I'm full health.
Okay. That is it for us. Do you want to leave the area then? I assume.
Yes.
Okay.
Get me out of this house.
So we'll leave this horrible house and go on the adventure.
Yeah, let's go back to camp because I need to find a tailor.
Okay.
And
Yay. And
I should rest.
you should rest.
Max out all my stuff. And we could spend experience, right?
We can level up, yes.
All right, let's do that.
Okay, so we're going to do some traveling now.
And let's go by road. Make it easy.
Go by road?
Yes.
Okay, so which way do you want to go?
So we'd have to go this way.
Go that way. Okay, so flip over top card. It is a road, so we do have to flip our backpack up.
All right.
Okay, now what do you want to do?
Another road travel.
Okay. It is also a road. Flip up there.
Oh, that's
which is
all
okay.
three.
That's all 3. That's okay. We didn't take any negative effects.
Okay.
We made it.
Just in
So,
time.
Yes. So we had some showers and high wind that kind of not looking great.
Mm-hmm.
We're fine. Okay. We are now in camp. You want to do some camp, just town actions, I assume?
Yes. Where's the tailor?
And so probably the first thing we should do is level up because we have a lot of experience. Looking at a card, our next level to get to level 2 requires 5 experience. So let's spend half of our experience to get to the next level, and then we don't have enough left over to do 9 because we have 5 remaining. So we'll level up once, and we'll make our decisions, and sure.
Okay.
Okay, so we chose our level up. I chose to get more health because I felt like I was so close to dying a lot in that game. I did also increase my wisdom because a lot of my attacks and healing do wisdom, and I chose Pummel, which is a new staff attack that I need to unlock by attacking 2 enemies with the staff in 1 turn.
Okay.
And Kim, what did you pick for yours?
I also increased my HP, and then what else did I do? I chose Fire Arrow.
That sounds amazing.
Which is the next one after Roll.
And your stat increase, what'd you pick?
I picked Dexterity. Mm-hmm. Same reason, like my weapons are dexterous.
Okay.
So we should be
good.
Better. Yeah.
And then while we're in town, might as well go to the market. And we don't have any empty supplies? No, we're okay there. Let's go to the market and we can repair all items.
Yes.
So you are no longer
in shambles
with your clothes. So that's great.
All right.
Okay, that's basically all we can do in this town. I guess the other thing we can do too is rest.
Yes, I would like to.
So let's go ahead and replenish all our tokens to max. Actually, I might as well spend my magic before doing so to fill up my kit, and then all this stuff go up to max for me. So I've got a full kit, full health, and then we can shuffle the travel deck and reset the travel token. So the important thing is, looking back at our world map, those travel tokens will flip face down, and then our travel deck we get to shuffle. So, which is good, maybe, because there's an added card in there we don't know what it does.
Yeah. Can I put my other bow in a safe
place? There's a stash you can put it in.
So I think I want to put it in a stash because my inventory is full, so if something comes up while we're out in the world, I wouldn't be able to grab it, right?
Yeah, fair enough. Okay. So yeah, you can put it in a stash.
I'm going to put my extra bow in a stash, which is just off to the side.
Sure, for now.
Okay.
Okay, so we are back to the world map. Let's do one more adventure, I think. Let's try to find something else. So go ahead.
Let's go this way, see what's on the little peninsula. And
you cannot move that way.
No, we can't move that way.
Yep.
That's not passable terrain.
Yep.
We have to go all the way around?
Or north. You go north.
Okay, we'll go north.
So that's across the fields.
Yeah.
So let's flip it over. We do not get fields, so that's excellent. So we don't have to reveal that.
It's just overcast. Okay. All right. Well, now we're going to go there.
And we can do that because all our tokens are upside down, so we can explore that. And what type of movement is that?
That's road.
Road, and we do not get roads, but it is clear skies, so it's nice.
Just a beautiful little walk.
Yeah.
And we found Fellsworn Village. Boom.
Here's the village. Looks like it's another town we can interact with, and another place we can explore.
All right, let's go into town.
You find yourselves in a small marketplace. Shopkeepers are busy helping customers and drawing attention to their wares. You see many different shops, each with their own specialty. A few of the shops catch your eye, so let's see what we can do in this town. So here's the options. We can go to the inn. So the job board, look through the current jobs. So this is where we can actually find a job. Now, if you notice now, this stuff now costs money.
Which we would have had if I wouldn't have eaten that
right.
damn cookie.
So with supplies and rest, we do have to pay for lodging here. But we can reset the deck, and actually there's some of the stuff we can do.
We need a job.
Yeah, we need money. Now there's market items here. So what you do is you draw items from the treasure and put them down here. This generic treasure chest, and you can buy them.
Okay.
But we don't have any money. I'm not going to populate that right now. I'll kind of leave some stuff for you guys to discover because we can't buy them, so whatever. But we can look through the job board. So let's go ahead and do that. It's probably the only action we can do on here because we have no money. So here's the town action. It does cost money as well. So yay, we can't do that either. But rabid rats are attacking travelers along the road. Help keep their population in check. So we can do all this fun stuff. I won't go through the details of it, but yeah, we can go hunt some rats. Okay, so we can't do that job because we don't have any money. But while we're here, we can explore town, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it. Fellsworn Village. A quaint village lies before you. Smoke drifts from chimneys, and you can hear sounds of merriment coming from the nearby inn. A grizzled guard eyes you warily as you approach. It's a nice town.
Yeah.
No more creepy people in cottages, hopefully.
Well, don't say that yet.
That's
All
true.
right, so you can go into this little building.
Yep.
Or you can go into that building.
Yep.
There's a person here.
Probably the guard, I'm assuming.
Yes, and then a point of interest down here.
Yeah.
So what do you want to do?
I'm curious about this point of interest down here. I kind of want to go run over there and see what that is.
There you go. All right, you've come across a thatched house. You're standing before a small shack. There's a sign painted of a ferry with a man punting. The door here is closed, but has a small hatch in it. It's hard for you to hear, but it sounds like someone is talking on the other side. The sign reads, "Knock for service."
I'm going to try to listen.
That's an option. You can do that.
Okay.
Okay. "A fortnight? Where could he be? I told him he wasn't cut out for adventure."
Ooh. Okay, well, let's knock.
A man opens the hatch and looks at you. "Exiles, eh? How many squills have you earned?"
None.
"If you have less than 3 squills, go away!"
Okay, so he doesn't like us.
We're not worthy.
We're not worthy.
I'm going to see what's inside this building. This is small 4.
Quaint apothecary. A pungent aroma fills the air of this small shop. Despite the strong smell, the shelves of the store are bare. The shopkeeper is here, sweeping the hardwood floor.
All right, so inside this building, there's the shopkeeper, I assume, NPC 11. I'm going to go talk to him.
Okay. It's Hala the herbalist. She's sassy. So, a dark-haired halfling stops sweeping and glares at you. "Well, I'd asked you to buy something, but I'm out of stock, and my shipment of herbs has gone missing. Besides, you look like you might have spent all your money on that outfit. Speaking of which, are you one of those exiles here to help?"
You got something wrong with my outfit?
"I can help you with that."
Well, what do you have? How can you help me?
"Well, you don't look too helpful, and you're obviously a bad sort, being an exile, but those herbs aren't going to find themselves. If you can bring them back here, I'll give you a squill, but no more. Let me know if you need some directions."
Give me those directions. Tell me where to go. I'm going to earn this squill.
"I have little faith you could even find your way out of a puddle. All the same, the caravan should be somewhere between here and the city of Eastgate. Follow the road to Radgold Junction and then head east. Good luck. I'll think you'll need it."
You are very sassy.
She is sassy.
Punk. What happened to all your goods?
Oh, and as for herbs,
Yeah.
a caravan coming from town to the north is 2 days late. They were bringing a shipment of herbs. Why are you asking anyway? You're one of them exiles here to help.
Oh. All right, well, thanks for your time. Guess I'll go find that stuff you need and get my
Yes.
squill.
Okay, so at this point, we can go out on this new adventure trying to find these herbs this herbalist is looking for. But I think we'll leave it for you to discover. So have some surprises in the future.
So you don't want to spoil any more than what you've already done.
That's correct.
Okay.
But let's talk over what you thought of this game.
I like it. After the tutorial and the little bit that we got to explore here as well, there's still, I feel, a lot more that we haven't uncovered,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just a big tease.
Mm-hmm.
But it's fun. It's very, I think it captures the RPG-ness very well.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah, I love how you come into a location like this and it's like, oh, here's a building. What is this building? Let me walk into it, right? It's just like if I was playing a video game or an RPG, like, I want to walk in this building. Come see what's happening. Oh, shopkeeper, cool. Oh, something else we can do. Fun, right?
yeah, rude shopkeeper.
Well, I love how they primed you for these characters. It tells you the demeanor and what they look like, and so not necessarily the best in voices are RPGing or whatever, but if I see that, I'm gonna have fun with it. Well, that's just part of the experience.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, because right now, like, I don't like her.
I know, she's just a bee.
Yeah. So.
But I'm still gonna go do whatever she asks to get that squill.
That's right. That's right. But yeah, at this point, maybe we would, if we were done playing for the night, we'd go back to town and do the save action, the rest action to save, and then we can tuck all these cards away, or just keep playing for as long as you wanted. I love the zoom in part of it. I feel like the combat is engaging for what it is. I really really enjoy it. Like figuring out like the different hit zones and your attack types. Uh, you won't see it in this play, but there's a lot of discussions outside of that it's really fun. I enjoy it. I also think while this game works fine solo, I do like it cooperative. I really like it when someone else has the cards and they will respond as the NPC for the other players.
Yeah.
Because
it's a nice added flair.
it is added flair, right?
You know, but that's also assuming that the group you play with, gets engaged like that too.
Correct. I mean, you can ignore that and just, hey,
You could.
choices are herbs or exile, right? But if Kim's just responding normally, and I can look at the card and have preset responses for that, which is really fun.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I've played this game. This is my third or fourth campaign. I restarted it. This is the furthest I've gone in the campaign, and
because you don't want to spoil it either.
I haven't spoiled it either. But I've been having a blast with this one. I love it. It is awesome. There's so much loot I want to get into, so many places I want to cover. I want to see more of that. The world map, see what's behind all those doors.
You're gonna go into every crevice
yeah.
of this game when it comes out.
Oh yeah,
I know you.
You know me well.
And then you're gonna max out your character, no matter what it takes. You're gonna.
Not as in max out. I'm not as much of a min maxer, but I like to do weird stuff, so I'll probably do something weird.
Well, you'll flip over every stone.
I will look at every stone for sure.
Yes.
But yes, I really enjoyed this game, and I think you did too.
Yeah, I did.
So, who would you recommend this game to? Who might like this type of game?
Anyone that's into RPGs and likes adventure storytelling, open world, games that just let you kind of explore and do whatever it is that suits your fancy. I think they would get a kick out of this game.
I think so too. So yeah, I really like this game. What you've seen here, this is all Kickstarter prototype components. So the quality's going to change, of course. And honestly, even the rules and some of the mechanics might change. So this is what I know to be in the current state. But obviously, go to Kickstarter page and take a look at what may change in that sense. But for what this is currently, I love this game. It is a lot of fun. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you at the next stop.
Bye.
Bye-bye.